my friends. So I'm going to be reading to you from this book. It's called Journey of a T-Shirt, and it talks all about how your t-shirt that you're wearing, if you're wearing a t-shirt, or Miss Tabitha has a cotton shirt on right now. It's not a t-shirt, but you get the idea. How it starts out as a cotton bowl and is then turned into the t-shirt that you are wearing. So let's get started. Okie doke. What will you wear today? Put on a t-shirt and you are ready for the day. T-shirts are such simple pieces of clothing. They come in lots of colors and they look great, whether plain or with patterns. Have you ever wondered why it is called a t-shirt? It is because it makes the shape of the letter T when it is laid out flat. So this will be the top of the T, and this will be the line coming down. Even if it's a lowercase t, you can think about that, just extend it a little bit further, but it makes the shape of the letter T. But how is a t-shirt made? Turn the page to find out. Cotton for t-shirts. Most t-shirts are made from a cloth called cotton. Cotton cloth comes from the cotton plant. Cotton grows in more than 100 countries all around the world. These cotton plants are growing in a farmer's field. So, cotton plants grow in warm, sunny places where there is a lot of rain during the growing season. Most of the world's cotton is grown in China, India, and the United States. Cotton plants grow in the southern part of the United States. So here where we live in Virginia, cotton is grown, and specifically in the city, county of Suffolk. So all of my Suffolk MAV friends, you might have seen cotton fields in the fall that look like this along the roadways. Maybe when you're coming to school or if you're going on a drive with your family, you might have seen that and wondered what it was, but it is in fact cotton that our clothing is made of. So other places it grows around the world, it does grow here in North America where we live, South America, Africa, Europe, Asia, and Australia. But which place is missing? Antarctica, that's right. Cannot grow in Antarctica because it is too cold. So let's move on. Growing the cotton. Farmers in the United States sow their cotton fields between March and May. So right now we're in May. We're kind of coming up to the middle of May. So it might be a little too late here to be planting cotton. So most of our farmers have probably already started planting theirs closer to March or April. After a few days, seedlings appear. The cotton plants grow to about 4 feet tall. So if you see the white fence right here behind Miss Tabitha, 4 feet is about up to here. So that's about how tall a cotton plant grows when it is fully grown. Not at first, it starts out as a small seedling, and then it will grow high. So any of my friends who are shorter than 4 feet tall, if you went into a cotton field, those cotton plants might be over your head. That's kind of cool to think about. They have flowers when they are about 3 months old. So if there were cotton plants planted in March, next month in June, they might start getting their flowers. And here is a picture of one of the flowers. They're pink with white. At first, the flowers are creamy white, then they slowly change to red. And as you can see on this one, you can see some of the white and you can see the tip is turning to a reddish pink. After a few days, the flowers die. The dead flower petals fall off the plants, and there are small green pods left behind. These are cotton bolls, and here is cotton, as well as here. Miss Tabitha has a real one, and you'll see why it looks like this later in the book. This one looks different than the one in the book. Inside of a cotton bowl. Each bowl is full of seeds. cotton fibers grow from the seeds. The boll gets bigger until it is just over 1 inch. So that's about the length of the end of Miss Tabitha's finger here. It ripens in the sun, turns from green to brown, and bursts open. So here are the green ones that are closed, and here is a ripe cotton boll that has opened, just like the one Miss Tabitha has. Looks very much like this one, but it did start out this way, closed. Cotton fibers burst out of the ripe bolls. There are about 500,000 fibers in every boll. They are white and fluffy, so all cotton starts out white. Right now you may be wearing a green or a red or a yellow shirt. I'm wearing a pink and white shirt, but this cotton started out white. Picking the cotton. In the United States, farmers harvest cotton between August and December, so that is in the fall and early winter. Machines move up and down the rows of cotton plants. They pick the fluffy white cotton bolls, and here is the machine picking it. The bolls are squeezed together inside of the picking machine, and they come out as modules of seed cotton. As you can see here, this is a giant block of cotton. If you think of like a Lego, it is a block of plastic and it's solid. This is a block of cotton, and it is massive. It can be as big as the classroom at school, my friends. Could you imagine something that large and it's only cotton? That's amazing, and it's amazing that this machine can do that. Making cotton lint. Farmers send the modules of cotton to a factory. The factory is called a cotton gin. Gin comes from the word engine. Hear it? Cotton gin, engine. At the factory, machines break open the modules, so those big blocks of cotton. Cotton fibers spill out. This machine is removing the cotton from the seeds. The cotton gin does that. It separates the seeds from the cotton. Those seeds from cotton are actually then used to make animal food. They don't go to waste. So those go off to a different part of the factory and they are cleaned and used for animal food, and the fibers continue through the book. The cotton seeds are still attached to the fibers. Machines separate the fibers from the seeds, as I said. The loose fibers are called cotton lint. They are pressed into big heavy bales. So they went from a giant block of cotton with seeds now into smaller squares of cotton with only the cotton, no seeds. Combing the cotton. The fibers in cotton lint are tangled up. They crisscross each other in all directions. You can't make a shirt out of that. To make the lint into cloth for t-shirts, the fibers must be straightened out. This is done in a factory where cotton cloth is made. This machine works like a giant comb. Think of a comb for your hair. This machine only combs cotton, and it gets all of those fibers of cotton all straight, all going the same way. The lint goes into a carding machine, and that is what this machine is, and it combs all of the fibers over and over and over until they are all straight, going the same way. The machine turns the lint into a long, chunky rope of soft cotton. This rope is called a sliver. Spinning and weaving. The next step is to spin the cotton sliver into cotton yarn. A spinning machine pulls a long line of fibers out of the sliver. It twists the fibers around and around, and it goes around a spool up here at the top of the picture. This machine weaves the yarn into cloth. To make cloth for t-shirts, the yarn is put into a loom. That is what this is. The loom weaves the yarn into long pieces of cloth. It works with lots of rows of yarn at the same time. The cloth is plain white, so it's still white like it was when it was inside of the plant. White or colored cloth. If the cotton cloth is for white t-shirts, the cotton is bleached, and that is a chemical that takes all of the color out and leaves it bright white. If it is for colorful t-shirts, the cloth needs to be colored with dye. Think of the lesson I did on plant pigments and the colors that come from plants. That can also be a dye, and it will change the color of the cotton. It is put inside of a machine that works like a giant washing machine, as you can see here. So it was dyed in there, and then it's stretched up to dry, and you can see that this person is doing just that. They're working with some purple cloth. Okay. The wet cloth is squeezed to get all of the water out, and then it is dried and rolled up, ready to be made into t-shirts. That's what all of these rolls are. Giant rolls of cotton cloth ready for clothing. Making a t-shirt. The cotton is laid out flat on a big table. There are lots of layers, one on top of the other. Outlines of the t-shirt pieces are marked on the top layer. A cutting machine follows the outlines and cuts out the pieces, just like when you're working with scissors and you're cutting where the line is, or where the dotted line is, or however it is you're cutting. This machine does the same thing, except it cuts through many, many pieces at once, as you can see here. Okay. A sewing machine stitches the pieces together. Front and back are attached at the sides, so front and back are attached here on the sides. Then the sleeves are attached, and last of all, the collar is attached. So the body, the sleeves, and then the collar that goes over your head when you pull your shirt on. Carried by ship. T-shirts are made in factories all over the world. They are folded and packed into cardboard boxes. These boxes can hold many, many t-shirts. If the t-shirts have been made in a faraway country, a cargo ship will carry them to where they are needed. They will travel inside of metal boxes called containers. So again, this is a cargo ship, and all of those orange and red and green and blue boxes are put on, and they're filled with t-shirts, and probably a lot of other things. There's probably some food and some furniture inside of these boxes as well. Into the stores. It might take a few weeks for the cargo ship to sail to your country. When it does, it unloads the container of t-shirts. Then the t-shirts are sent to stores. People pay the stores for the t-shirts. In turn, the stores pay the factory that made the t-shirts. The t-shirt factory pays for the cotton cloth, and the farmer who grew the cotton also gets paid. So there are many different people who go into making just one t-shirt. Farmer, factory worker, stores, the driver of the ship, all of that. Your new t-shirt, it takes about 6 months for cotton seeds to grow into cotton plants with ripe cotton bolls. Then it takes about another 6 months to make the cotton into your shirt. So in 1 year, a cotton seed can be planted, grown into a cotton boll, cut, turned into cloth, and then made into your clothing. And here again are all of the steps, starting at seed and going all the way to step 16, which is you wearing the t-shirt. It is amazing to think that a t-shirt starts life as tiny seeds planted in a farmer's field somewhere in the world. So, my friends, I hope you have enjoyed this book talking about how a t-shirt is made. It's quite amazing. Miss Tabitha is wearing a cotton shirt. It's not a t-shirt because it has buttons, but it is cotton. The only part of it that is not cotton are the plastic buttons. My jeans are also cotton, made slightly differently from a t-shirt, but it is still made from cotton. My shoes are not cotton, my socks are not cotton, neither is my hat. But maybe you can take an adventure around your house. Maybe you can look at your clothing, look at the tag that's here on the inside. Have someone help you if you can't read, see what it says, see what it's made of. Maybe it's made of cotton. Maybe you have some pants made of cotton. Maybe you even have some towels or blankets around your house that are made of cotton. So this is a great adventure for you to take around the house and see if you have a t-shirt that took this same journey, my friends. So I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. Bye, my friends.